Don't you just wish that money grew on trees and that you had a money tree in your backyard? Wouldn't it be great to go to the mall and be able to buy anything you wanted? Unfortunately, money does not grow on trees. Money is a limited resource, and most of us would rather get a root canal than prepare a personal budget. Budgets feel so restrictive. However, once you create a budget and learn how to live within your means, you will feel so much freedom in your life. Have you heard the saying, money can't buy happiness? That is true. However, a well-managed budget can help you meet your basic needs. Maslow's hierarchy of needs states that our biological needs, such as food and shelter, and our safety needs, such as security, must be met before higher level needs like self-esteem and self-fulfillment can be reached. If you can stick to your budget, then you will know that money is available to pay for your food and shelter. A budget gives you a sense of security that you and your loved ones will be taken care of. As a licensed certified public accountant, I help businesses create budgets to manage their money. In my personal life, I've worked to create and follow a budget. I've experienced firsthand how bad it feels to be out of control with my family spending. I've also experienced the feeling of security when we can stick to our budget and we are all working together to get ahead financially. It doesn't matter how much money you make, what your income is. What really does matter is how you spend that money. If you're spending beyond your means, then you're digging yourself into a deep hole that it's very hard to crawl out of. In the next few minutes, I will be explaining why you should all be creating a personal budget and why you should work hard to stick to it. A budget is money management, and it's always wise to manage your resources. A budget is necessary to understand your spending habits. The starting point to preparing a budget is to track and record your spending. This can be done with free money tracking websites like www.mint.com, or with software programs such as Quicken, or the old-fashioned way on paper. By looking over where your money is going, you can better understand your spending habits. You may be surprised at how much of those little luxuries add up to. Once you know what you're spending money on, then you can make a conscious decision about whether that is how you want to spend your money. You can avoid impulse buys with a budget. You are less likely to buy something on impulse if you know that you're going to have to record that spending later. Stop living paycheck to paycheck. It's an awful feeling to have 4 days before your next paycheck and you're out of money. A budget is a tool to project and plan your spending to avoid those kind of peaks and valleys in your spending cycle. You need to budget to a smooth and even spread your spending out to avoid these types of shortfalls. If you review the records of how your money comes in and goes out, then you'll find spending that really you don't need, or purchases that you could delay to have a more even cash flow. It's important to keep your credit score high, and a budget can help you achieve this. Your credit score will be examined when you apply for a job, rent an apartment, take out a loan, and buy a house. Having a good credit score plays a huge role in your financial future. According to MS Money, 35% of your credit score is based on your payment history. So if your budget assists you in making your payments on time, then ultimately it will have a positive impact on your credit score. Your budget will help you pay down your debts. Extra money can be paid to the debt with the highest interest rate. A debt reduction plan should be included in your budget. MSN Money also states that 30% of your credit score is based on your budget to credit ratio. So by paying down your debts, that can boost your credit score, and that will have a domino effect to improve your financial situation. A budget can help you build a savings account and increase your wealth. A budget helps you expect the unexpected. You should have an emergency fund that's built up over time. Things like car repairs can be saved for a little at a time so that when the repair is needed, there is money available. A savings account is a cushion that gives you financial security. It is a way to turn things around financially. You can stop buying things on credit and instead make payments to yourself in your savings account until you have enough to buy the item that you desire. The time to start your budget is now. Starting is the hardest part. Once you get going, it's really not so bad. And once you start, you can feel the sense of financial freedom and security that you have only dreamed of without a budget. A budget is a money management tool that can benefit all of us. It's important to have a budget for so many reasons. So stop burying yourself in a hole of debt and unconscious spending. Everyone should create and use a budget to make wise financial decisions. So now that you know the advantages of a budget, I'm sure you will all create your budget today. Thank you.